Hi everybody, welcome to Small Movers. Today we're going to be working on the hands and fingers and especially the wrist flexibility. So what we want to do first before we begin is roll out our hands. So hopefully you have asked for a lacrosse ball, or you have something in your apartment that you can use that's hard and round. Lacrosse ball, golf ball, tennis ball, anything like that that you can use to wake up those nerves under your hands and just give yourself a little massage. So we're just going to start out rolling our palms and our fingers on that ball. So making sure you go down each finger. It feels good. And then making sure you get all into that palm, all around the palm, the whole perimeter, on the sides of the hand, maybe even up under your wrist. That feels nice. Up that forearm. So while we are getting ourselves ready, I'll just remind you that if anything hurts, kind of ease off whatever exercise or stretch we might be doing. Sometimes if you're suffering from any kind of arthritis, etc., it can be painful. So it's not a no pain, no gain kind of situation when you're talking about hands and feet. You just want to take it easy and stretch comfortably and exercise comfortably. All right, in other words, if it hurts, don't do it. Okay, we don't want to cause more injury. All right, my hand feels pretty good. I'm gonna switch to my other hand. Rolling it out. La-di-da-da. This takes a little bit of time, but it feels good and it's totally worth it. We've got tons of these lacrosse balls down here if you want to borrow one. Maggie or I would be happy to bring it to your room and sign you up for borrowing a ball. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. We miss seeing everybody in the halls. All right, I'm gonna do this one so long. Feels pretty good. Okay, let's get started. So we're actually not gonna use the ball for anything else today. So I'm gonna set that to the side. So we're gonna do a couple exercises on each hand, and then we'll end with some good stretches, especially for the wrists. So the first exercise I have are called thumb across. So you're just gonna hold your hand out, take your thumb, reach it across to that pinky, and bring it back. And again, we'll do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Other hand. So same thing. You're just going to take that thumb and bring it over to the base of that pinky. If you cannot get there, that's okay. Just go towards the pinky. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Next one, the knuckle bend or the claw or whatever else I've called it in the past. So take one hand, you can even prop it on a table if you want, or just hold it up. All right, so you're gonna take those fingers and you're gonna slowly start to bend them at the first knuckle, second knuckle or joint, down to where you have that claw, and then you're gonna slowly bring them back up. So at the same time, we're trying to keep the fingers together. That's 2. We're gonna do 8 of these. Come down, back up. That's 3. You might feel a little bit of tightness or stiffness in there. 4, 5. They might be cracking like mine. 6, 7, one more. 8, good. Okay, shake that out. That really tires the hand quickly. Okay, other hand, same thing, the knuckle bends. So, ready? I'm gonna take down that first joint, second joint. So it's kind of like you're bringing those fingertips to the top part of your palm, keeping the rest of your hand straight. Try to keep those fingers together. Our thumb's just kind of hanging out for this one. He's taking a rest. That's 3, 4, 5, 3 more. 6, 7, last one. 8, bring it all the way back up, and then shake it out. Great. All right. Next one, fist stretch. Oh yeah, okay. Refer to my notes. Everybody knows I have notes. And only person that can read these is me. My handwriting's terrible. Okay, this is called a fist stretch. So you're gonna lay your hand or your forearm on a tabletop or your leg if you don't have one nearby. And all you're gonna do is roll those fingers in, wrap your thumb around the outside of the palm. Don't squeeze really hard, and then just roll it open again. Okay, so we'll do that 10 times. This is 2, and open. 3, so we're not squeezing that fist. 4, 5, 6, 7, nice job. 3 more. 8, 9, last one, 10. Great. All right, other arm. So other arm's laying on the table or laying across your legs, wherever it's comfortable. Open it up, close it. That's 1. Open it up. So when you close, just bring that thumb and kind of wrap it around the outside of the fingers. That was 2. 3, we're not squeezing that fist. 4, 5, like I've said before, if you want to, 6, you can jot down these exercises or stretches. 7, so you can remember them and you can always do them on your own. 8, 9, 10. Good. 3 more exercises. Okay, and then we'll go into stretches. So this one's just called making a C. We've done this before. All you're gonna do is fingers pointing up. We're gonna bring them in slowly and smoothly. Try to create a C and then bring them all the way back. And again, C, all the way back. Create a C as smoothly as you can. That was 3, 4, we'll do 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, other hand. So same thing. So fingers are up. Smoothly create that letter C and back to start. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good. Okay, we made C's, now we're gonna make O's. So we're gonna do the O's with each finger individually. So back to that first hand, fingers are straight up. You're gonna come down with that pointer finger and your thumb and make an O and return. Next finger, so middle finger, thumb, make an O as smoothly as you can. Ring finger, make an O. Pinky, make an O. Good, let's do that again. So thumb and pointer, make an O. These are pretty easy to remember. So you can remember C's and O's if you ever want to do these on your own. That's the ring finger, pinky finger. We're gonna do this 2 more times on this hand. So pointer, middle, ring, pinky. I can feel my forearm really getting tired. You might too. Pointer finger, index finger, middle, ring, and pinky. Shake it out. It's amazing how tired your arms and hands and wrists can get. All right, making an O with the other hand. Ready? Index and thumb, return. Middle and thumb, ring and thumb, pinky and thumb. Try to go as smoothly as you can. Let's do that again. So index and thumb, middle thumb, ring finger and thumb, and pinky and thumb. 2 more times. Index finger and thumb, middle and thumb, ring and thumb, pinky and thumb. Last round of this exercise, index and thumb, middle and thumb, ring finger, thumb, and pinky and thumb. Good, shake that out. All right, last exercise before we go into stretches. This is probably one of my favorite ones, just because I think it's kind of fun. So putting both hands down on your table, okay, we're going to bring the fingers out and the thumb away from those fingers. This is that finger walk. We've done this before in one of my other videos. You're just gonna take that index finger on both hands and pick it up and bring it over as close to that thumb as you can get it and set it down. Next, you're gonna pick up those middle fingers, bring it over as close to that index finger as you can and set it down. Next, the ring finger. Lift it up, bring it over, set it down. Pinky, lift it up, bring it over, set it down. Good, okay? Let's do that again. Shake out those fingers first. All right, thumb is apart from the fingers. Ready? Pick up a finger, bring it over, set it down. Middle finger, lift it up, bring it over, set it down. Ring, up, over, down. Pinky, up, over, down. Good, let's do that one more time. Okay, thumbs are out, fingers are away from the thumb. And pick up that index finger, bring it over, set it down. Middle finger up, bring it over, set it down. So this is finger walking. It's like our fingers are taking a big step towards that thumb. Up, over, and down. Good job. All right, let's go into our stretches. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit so I can put my arm out. We're gonna extend our arm. Make sure it's a little lower than shoulder height. I don't want it way up here. That's too hard to maintain. So we're gonna have it out in front of us. So the first thing we're gonna do are wrist extensions. So my palm is out, facing away from my body. My fingers are pointing down. I'm going to take my other hand and apply a little bit of pressure to extend that wrist for 2 seconds and release. And again, extend, release. Extend, release, extend, release. One more time. Extend and release. Good. Turn my hand over. Now my palms are still facing out, and I'm going to pull on my fingers this way and release. Extend and release. Extend, release, extend, release, extend, release. Let's drop that arm for a second. Okay, now we're gonna go into a wrist flexion. So same arm, fingers are down, palm is now facing me. I'm gonna take my hand, put on the back of that hand, flexion and release. Flexion, release, flexion, release, flexion. One more time. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more intense by taking my fist and rolling them around. My thumb is inside, bringing my fingers together, and I'm gonna do the same thing. It's a little bit of a deeper stretch. Don't squeeze your fist, you're just curling those fingers around the thumb. We'll do this 5 times. One more time. Good. All right, let's rest that arm and let's go to the other arm. So same thing. So wrist extension. So did we do it this way first? No. Okay, so palm out, fingers up towards the sky, hand behind. So arm can come down a little bit, doesn't have to be shoulder height. Take those fingers, pull them back towards you and release. And again, and release. So I'm trying to keep my other arm straight when I am extending that wrist. Last time like that. Okay, turn it over. So now my palm is facing away still. Fingers are pointing down. Take my other fingers, extend, release. Extend. So we hold it about 2 seconds. Just a nice little stretch. Let it go back. One more time. Good. Okay, let's rest our arm. And then we're gonna go into the flexion. So flexion is just where your palm is going towards your arm. So my arm's gonna be out. Now my palm is facing me, fingers are down. I'm gonna take my other hand, pull it towards me, release. Flexion. 3, 4, 5. Good. Now I'm going to make it a little bit more intense by making a fist. If you want to wrap the fingers around the thumb, that's a good idea too. We're just going to do the same thing, except now we have a little bit of a fist, which you're going to feel it a little bit more up here on the top of that wrist. 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. So we're gonna do a supination and a pronation with our wrists and our forearms. So we're gonna take our elbow, okay, I'm gonna scoot back even more. I'm gonna glue it to my side. Thumb is gonna be up towards the sky. So what I'm gonna do first is take my other hand and turn my whole forearm so that my thumb is turning out and release. Turn it out and release. 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, this time we're going to do a pronation. So I'm going to turn my thumb in. I can assist with my other hand. So turn it in. Good. So it comes over as far as we can turn that arm. 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. Other side. So other elbow in against your body, bicep against your body. First one is the supination. So we're kind of opening belly up, right? So we're going to take our other hand. So we start out fingers forward, like we're going to do a handshake. Thumb is up. Take my other hand, assist, and I'm turning that whole forearm out. So turning it out, just grab it however it is convenient for you to grab. 3, 4, 5. Okay, now the other direction. So this time I'm going to turn my thumb in. 1, 2, doesn't go very far. 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, shake out that wrist. All right, we're going to do some thumb and finger flexion and extension and finger webbing, and then we're done. So that just means take your one hand. Okay, we're going to take our thumb and we're just going to push it across towards that pinky. Release. Okay, so we're flexing that thumb, flexing it in. I'm just kind of helping with my other hand to bring it across. Good. Now what I want you to do is take each finger. So I'm going to take my index finger and I'm going to flex it down. Next finger, flex it down. Ring finger, flex it. Pinky, flex it. Shake it out. Okay, let's do the fingers again. Index finger, good. So we're only bending it at that base joint, okay, the big knuckle. Extend or flex, flex, shake it out. Let's do that one more time with those fingers. Flex them down, down. It's kind of like you're trying to bring your finger pad to your palm. Good. Okay, extension. So take that thumb, we're pulling it away. Release and away. Kind of like towards your wrist. 4, one more time. 5, good. Okay, same thing with the fingers. So I'm going to take that pointer finger and I'm going to pull it up. Kind of like I'm trying to bring my fingernail towards my wrist. Middle, ring, pinky. Let's do the fingers again. So pointer finger. So I'm holding those other fingers down as I'm stretching the finger I want to extend. Back, upper back. Okay, let's do it one more time. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Good. Let's do that on the other hand. Okay, so flexion. I'm going to bring that thumb all the way across my palm. I'm assisting it with my other hand just for a nice 2-second stretch, and then I release. One more time. Okay, now we'll go through our fingers one at a time. So I'm going to take that pointer finger, bend it down, release. Middle, bend it down, release. So I'm bending at that big knuckle. Down and release. Let's do it again. Index down, middle down, ring down, pinky down. One more time. Index finger down, middle finger down, ring finger down, pinky down. Good. Last thing, finger extensions and thumb. So take that thumb and we're pulling it back a little bit. Release, pull it back a little bit. Just a nice gentle stretch. Do it 5 times on that thumb. Okay. All right, let's go to each finger. So index finger, we're just gonna stretch it back a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna go to that middle finger. I'm kind of holding those other fingers down while I'm stretching just the one finger that I'm working with. Good. Okay, let's do that again. So pointer finger, stretch it up. Middle finger, stretch it up. Ring finger, stretch it up. I hope you guys can see this. Pinky finger, stretch it up. One more time. Index, middle, ring, and pinky. Yay, good. Stretch out that hand, rub your hands, give them a little massage, give your fingers a massage. You can do the massage base to tip. That always feels so good. Each finger, give each finger some love. Even that thumb worked hard today. Yes. It's amazing how quickly our fingers can get tired and our wrists. Okay, and then we can do that fingertip squeeze, top and side. Just a little icing on the cake. Gotta take care of these fingers. They do a lot for us. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that. If you can remember to do these more than just once a week, that would be wonderful. Hope you're all doing well. Love you. Bye-bye.